What's going on, everybody? Hair here, and yes, not in my normal environment. Here in the weight room, here in the jungle gym that we have. Your Sacramento Kings win 115 112. Very close game. This game was a nail biter. We were up by 19 at one point. Should have never got to this point, but it did. And man, we were just watching it, and God, we were thinking, man, here we go again. This game, you desperately needed this game. That was the thing. You lose against the Pels. You're going against the Spurs, who are ahead of you in the standings. You face them. This was double negative, double positive. So you needed this desperately to have any kind of hope in the play-in. Now you beat them. You beat them in San Antonio, and you have the tiebreaker too, which is great. So if we end up tied with the Spurs, if for whatever reason, whatever scenario, we will go in because we own the tiebreaker. So it's just a huge game overall. One for the standings. One, it was basically a double counted game, and then the other point was that again it was for the tiebreaker. So being how close this team is in the schedule, I believe we're at 24 apiece now. Wins, we would on the tiebreaker. So this is very important. We need this game very bad. Played tremendously in the beginning. Again, we're up by 19 at one point. Then our same old Kings defense came to play. That's what happened. And you just love to see him pull it out. And now, one thing again, I hate to complain about the refs, but man, Sabonis gets hacked so much. Only had 2 free throws. That was insane to me. I hate that. I hate that so much. I don't know if it's once you put on the Kings jersey, you don't get that respect. But Sabonis, his free throw numbers have gone down tremendously since coming with us. And I think he's just not getting the love, for the free throws. But he's clutch, man. He's a double machine. Plays very smart basketball. We were playing very loosey-goosey at first, a bunch of turnover. Towards the second half of the game, a lot of turnovers. Fox stepped up hard. He's been stepping up. This guy's playing like an all-star since the trade deadline. And hopefully he turns it up next year too. Right now, we're still scratching and clawing for that spot. We're not mathematically eliminated. This game was huge. Yesterday was too, but this was huge. If you lose today, you're out. I said you sit Fox, you sit Sabonis, or you make phantom injuries, because again, you needed this win bad. You needed it very bad. And they pulled it out. Again, Lonnie Walker killed it. Congrats to Lonnie Walker. He was on one. He was on fire. Fox was in his face at the end. He was still raining threes. We ended up pulling it out, hitting our free throws when we needed to. Harrison Barnes making some clutch free throws. So hats off to those guys. Again, Fox killed it. Still looking for Mitchell's shot. Again, missed a couple layups too. You don't like to see that. Again, this team is still trying to gel. Holiday had a lot of shots. I like to see some of those shots go to Sabonis. But nonetheless, you love to see this victory. You love to see this win. And again, you hope they can carry on some of this momentum. You have the Rockets coming up soon too. And you have a very tough schedule ahead. You have the Celtics and Warriors and Suns. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough schedule. But you needed this win to stay alive. You're currently still alive right now. And you just never know. The Pels look like they're going to take over the Lakers spot. The Lakers look like they're not having no interest in winning now. Maybe they might fall. And again, best case scenario, I think right now, because the Pels are just on one, the Pels keep winning, they surpass the Lakers, and the Lakers keep falling. And we can somehow put on a streak, beat the Rockets, beat a few other teams, and hopefully this team keeps playing hard. I don't want to get my hopes up, but this definitely helps. Again, it keeps you alive, mathematically alive. So hope we can keep pulling it off. I'm still a believer in making the play-in. Let this team get confidence. Let these guys, Sabonis and company, DiVincenzo, all these guys, the new guys, let them get confidence. Let Fox taste a little bit of the playoffs. Make the play-in, win that, and make the actual 8th spot. Even if we got skunked in the actual playoffs, it's good. It's good experience for these guys, especially guys like Fox. They need that. Just play hard. The defense is still an issue. It's going to be an issue all year. We're going to have to fix it next year. But make it fun, man. Let's make this year fun. It's still not over. I want to keep having these Kings games, be worth something. And let's go on to the next. Kings win today, 115-112 against the Spurs in San Antonio on the second night of back-to-back away. And hopefully we can continue this train. This is the Hair.